The LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga is finally here, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing the exclusive Carbonite Edition and then taking a look at everything that comes with it. Also, if you have a copy of the Deluxe Edition and you're wondering how to find the 7 character packs, then stick around because I'll be answering that question later in the video. Now, as a big Star Wars and LEGO fan, I was always going to be buying this game as soon as it became available. But when I saw this exclusive Carbonite Edition advertised back in January 2021, I had to pre-order it there and then, as I love Star Wars collectibles, and this one looked awesome. I'm so glad that I did now because predictably it's now out of stock, and I've seen it going for twice the price on eBay already. And I really didn't mind paying the $59.99 for the PS5 version, as that's really cheap when you consider that it comes with all the usual Deluxe Edition extras. However, I didn't expect to be waiting 15 months for it to be delivered, so it feels really special holding it in my hands after all this time. So on the outside, the packaging looks pretty much like the regular Deluxe Edition, and the only difference really is this little sticker on the wrapping that shows that it's the hand-in Carbonite Steelbook version. I'm not normally a fan of stickers on my Blu-ray cases, but this one's pretty nice, and it seems a real shame that I'm going to have to peel it off to get to the contents. But I need to see what's inside, so there isn't much choice really. So, when we open the box, there's 2 compartments inside, and we'll get to the top one in a bit, but here's the main attraction in all of its shiny glory. It really does look like a Han Solo minifigure is half submerged into the surface of the Steelbook when you look at it head on. But when you turn it to one side, you can see that it's only very slightly raised, and laying flat, you can't see it at all. I must admit that I'd hoped it would be 3-dimensional, but I guess it's more practical this way, and they have done a really great job in making it look 3D, so I'm still pretty happy with it, to be honest. The case is a bit stiff to open, especially when you're trying to be gentle with it, and inside everything looks pretty standard, to be honest, although it does have a nice colour print of the characters on the inside after taking the disc and the pamphlets out. Speaking of those pamphlets, it did look at first like there were some old school colour instruction booklets with it, but unfortunately that's not the case, because one of them is simply the warranty and the other one is the redeem code for the character packs, unfortunately. I would have really appreciated a proper instruction booklet, so it's a bit of a shame, but you know, that's the way things are these days. So what's in the second compartment then? Of course, it's the Luke Skywalker with blue milk minifigure, which adds another element of collectability to this edition, and because of that, I'm afraid that for me, this one has to stay in the bag, and the picture does a decent job of showcasing it anyway, I reckon. So that just leaves the character packs now, but how do you find them? All you need to do is make sure you're signed into your PSN account and then enter the redeem code on the PlayStation Store. But before you press play on the game though, you have to highlight the tile and select options and then manage content. At the top of the list you'll see the character packs are there waiting to be installed manually. But you'll notice that only 2 of the 7 packs have downloaded. So where are the rest of them then? I have to admit that I was getting frustrated myself trying to find the answer to this question, but it turns out that you only get these 2 character packs on launch week, because they're staggering the release of the rest of them between now and May the 4th, which is of course Star Wars Day. So despite these character packs, clearly advertised as being included with this Deluxe Edition, they are technically, but they don't really make it clear that we're going to have to wait for the other 5 to become available on the store before we can download them. So yeah, not quite as advertised, but over the next few weeks we will get the additional content eventually, so it's not that bad. But before I end the video, I just want to check out the Mandalorian Season 1 and the Solo pack. I couldn't press play straight away because I spent way too long chuckling at all the characters mucking around on the live home screen though. It's such a cool little thing that is, among all of the funny things we're probably going to find in the rest of the game. So once you've started a new game, you have to play the first level from one of the movies in order to unlock free play, as until that point you cannot unlock the character menu. Shortly after starting the second level, you'll get a prompt asking if you want to continue the story, and if you select no, you're now free to roam around and character selection is unlocked. Then open the holoprojector menu and select characters, and you'll find them split into their respective categories. So for example, Cara Dune can be found in the Hero section, and the Mandalorian will be in the Bounty Hunter section. And that's it really. They look fantastic, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the rest of the packs over the coming weeks. So I hope you found this video both enjoyable and informative, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.